Never have I once thought that I would get this candid on camera. Do you think you're too picky? Are you afraid to fall in love? Is your mom freaking out because you're unmarried? Do you ever feel lonely? So, these are some of the questions that a 28-plus-year-old, unmarried, single women are likely to have encountered in India. Today we're going to primarily discuss about marriage, in specific about late marriages. So we're going to divide into three parts. So the first part we're going to discuss about why there is an ideal age for marriage, and the second part we're going to discuss about why late marriage isn't a bad deal, and the third part we're going to discuss about why some people feel ready and why it's okay if others don't feel you're ready. In India, typically in cities, 23 to 27 is considered an ideal age for marriage, mostly for biological reasons, and it is understandable. But what if we don't fall into that timeline? I think it's still okay, because when I was 20, I thought that I would get married when I'm 24 and I would have my first child when I'm 26, and that was my idea of settling down in life. But turns out that my reality is nothing like what I had imagined for myself. In fact, it has been far more enriching and challenging at the same time. And I really don't regret not being married at all at this point in time. Why late marriage isn't necessarily a bad thing, because for me personally, I have learned some of my biggest life lessons in the last decade, which in turn made me a very confident person. While my work experiences and my travel experiences have added to a tad bit of my confidence, but honestly it was my mental struggles that has helped me take a leap in terms of my confidence levels, because when I was going through it, I felt like I would never come out of it, and but I just kept going. So when I finally did come out of it, I hope I don't sound too dramatic, but I really don't know any other way to explain it. So when I did come out of it, I felt like I had my wings clipped on my back all along, and suddenly I just had my wings open and I had the superpower to fly. So this made me value myself a lot more and understand the importance of self-love. Had I been married, I don't think I would have had the kind of time and energy to really understand myself. This doesn't mean that I'm anti-marriage in any way. I have seen some great relationships around me. I just don't believe that a marriage completes an individual as a person. I mean, think about it. There is a void in you and we are constantly expecting someone else to fill that void. The other person could actually get exhausted someday trying to fill the void, and two, you actually don't believe that you're capable of feeling complete yourself. While I do understand there are some basic expectations from each other, but beyond that, since you are two complete individuals, I think you really grow together in a relationship. So I do think it's very important to recognize our self-worth and feel complete before entering into a marriage, because that way I think two individuals grow together in a relationship. It is about comparing with some people who have it all figured out by the time they're 23 or 25. I mean, they have it figured, and it's great that they have it figured so young and they have that kind of clarity. But even if you don't have that kind of clarity, I think it's okay, because like I said, my plan at 24 was to get married, and my life didn't go as I imagined, but I think it was even better, because if I got married really young, I don't think I would have taken my career seriously, and I don't think I would have really figured out what I was truly passionate about. I was working, yes, since I didn't know where my passion really lied. I just kept working and doing what I did, and after a point I took a career break where I actually had some time to explore and figure out what I really wanted to do. And it was in fact during that break that I really understood that communication was my passion, and someday I hoped that I could actually convert my passion to a career, or have my career in sync with my passion. So the key here is to just explore and figure it out yourself. It might take some time, like a series of trials and errors, but you will eventually figure out what you really enjoy doing. So stop comparing yourself with others in terms of starting your career, or in terms of marriage, or in terms of even having a child. Because your journey is unique, and what you have in control is to make it a memorable one. So don't keep comparing and keep making yourself miserable. Instead, look at ways to make it a memorable and an exciting one for you. So while we have discussed like the pros of a late marriage, we'll discuss some facts about late marriage as well. They aren't necessarily good or bad, but they're just facts. First point is, I think when you're young, you're a lot more flexible to adapt to another family or to adapt to another person. Whereas I think when you're a little older, you have a certain structure and you like to go by it. So you tend to become, in the sense, a little rigid. Second point is, I think when you're younger, you always look for chemistry between you and your partner. The spark and all the excitement. But I think when you're older, you're a lot more matured and you actually look for compatibility in your partner. I also think like when you're younger, you have those sweet expectations, like someone to surprise you regularly, surprise you like with gifts and surprise you with experiences. But when you're older, I think you have those real expectations, like someone to share the household responsibility with you, like cook with you, clean your house with you, and those kind of expectations, which are seldom fulfilled in an Indian scenario. So this is my opinion on late marriages based on my experiences in life. If you differ, do share your opinion in the comment section below. It would be interesting to know from your point of view. Or if you're someone who's had an early marriage and you want to share your experience, you could share it in the comment section below too. It would be extremely interesting to know. So yeah, if you think you enjoyed the topic, then subscribe to my channel and like the content. If you didn't enjoy it, dislike it, and do let me know in the comment section below why you disliked it so that I can improve on my work. So have a good week ahead.